Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Bull Plays. This week, I'm going to be diving into State of Decay. State of Decay is a game I played a while back, a couple years, about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. I've got the year of something, the YOSE edition. And I can't remember what that stands for off the top of my head. But it comes with all three of the base game, the base game, State of Decay, and the two expansions, Breakdown and Lifeline. We are going to go ahead and play State of Decay. Real quick, just to take a look. You got some basic options, how to play, controls. I'm using an Xbox controller, so you can see the controls here. It's probably going to take me a little while to get used to everything again because it's been a while. Game settings, you can adjust mouse sensitivity, controller sensitivity, invert the access, controller vibration, all that jazz. Graphic settings, not really in depth, but you got a bit of something you can do with this, which isn't too bad. Adjusting the graphics setup, VSync, full screen, gamma, aspect ratio, all that. And then, of course, some basic sound settings, the FX, the voice, music. So, nothing too fancy there. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Yes. Like I said, I have not played this in quite a while, so this will be an interesting learning experience. As a note, I am using... State of Decay does have some Nexus mod support. So I do have some mods for the game that will that tweak things a little bit. Some of it just mostly makes some of the building and stuff easier. Most of my mods, if I remember right, apply more to Breakdown and Lifeline to make those games a little bit more more fun for replayability. They made them a little easier and gave you a few more things. But I don't really remember what all the mods even do. So this will be. Like I said, it'll be a little bit of a learning experience. So we will see what happens. And the game is taking a little while to load. There we go.
Oh, holy shit, man! Holy shit!
Hold on, I'm coming.
Dude, I think these guys want to eat us!
Alright. So we got some zombies to start with.
One of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah, I'm fine.
All right,
well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger station?
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
Okay, there's a bit of a story to this as you go along. You start off playing a dude named Marcus, and you've got your buddy Ed with you. And they kind of walk you through this. You guys were out camping.
Oh, man, we're gone 2 weeks and what? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Beats me.
Alright. And then, of course, we've got some zombies to deal with. They just kind of roam around and... Alright. So, let's see what we gotta do. Oop. There we go. Okay. So this is our main character here. Yeah, you gotta be careful because, as you can see, the zombies and stuff are still active. Mission, find help. We got some journal entries, and we got a mission. So get to the ranger station. On your mini-map, there is a little pointer telling you to go to the ranger station. Unfortunately, my...
Hold up.
Shit, these guys look messed up too.
Yeah. Stay low and keep quiet. Maybe we can get past them without being spotted.
Alright, so you can crouch to kind of sneak around. If you move into a bush, you end up hiding. So you can kind of get past the zombies a little bit if you don't want to fight them. If you look above my little... Oh, that's disgusting. If you look above my mini-map, I have a stick that I'm using as a weapon, and it is currently broken. Or not broken, but it's yellow. That means it's getting worn. So that's not fun. Alright. And ranger station's up here.
Here, help me move this against the wall. We need to clear a space for the wounded. Wendell,
Oops.
start doing an inventory of whatever...
There we go. Little cutscene.
Man, can anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
What's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will?
I appreciate it. There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first. We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need and stay safe out there.
Ah, gee, thanks. I think I will. Alright. There's some ammo. The biggest problem with this game is that you have a limited amount of space. My backpack that I currently have only has 8 spots in it. But I can grab that. That. So, only has 8 spots. You can find a bigger backpack. There are some upgrades and stuff, but unfortunately, you're pretty limited from the get-go. Alright, so we need to go out here to this. And
Good
climb
sight
up.
lines up there.
There we go. So we're going to climb up to the top and see what we can see. Hold L to survey.
I'm there. I'm gonna take a look around.
Alright. And then you'll see these little question marks, which are kind of like the points of interest. And then once you've surveyed them, they'll show up on your map. So, I need to, it's a good idea to survey all of the locations. And you can see there's a little bar showing how much I've actually checked out. And it'll tell them once it's full. I know I've found all the locations I can find from the surveying. So, these are all going to be points of interest I'm going to want to check out and examine
that's all there is to see.
examine for loot.
You hear that?
Gunshots. Yeah. Guess we're not the only ones having a bad day.
Oops. Sorry, Ed. You gotta be careful not to stick so close to me. And I'll just climb right through you. Whoop! Damn it! Fortunately, I didn't take any damage, but unfortunately, the climbing is a little tricky. But there were some cabins and stuff over here. I'm going to go examine them. Alright. Beat on the brat. Alright. Anything you can examine for loot is will glow, which is useful. So we'll see what we find. Molotov cocktail. Campsite fully searched. Alright, so once that happens, that means there's nothing else left to check out and loot. I'm hoping I find another backpack, because sometimes it's random what's in here every time you play the game. The stuff in the...
All quiet here.
But sometimes you can find a bigger backpack, and out of the gate, that's really, really handy, because that gives you several extra slots to... I can't remember if it's 2 or 4. I think it's just 2. But speaking of... Alright. Oops. There. Oop. Okay. How do I equip the backpack? There we go. Okay, 2 extra slots. And firecrackers. Firecrackers kind of suck because... Or they're alright, but I'm not a big fan of them overall. I don't find them to be fantastic. Alright, we are going this way. So, I think... Search the cabins. Alright. Waiting for the stick to break. I'm hoping I can find a better... Alright. Ah! Yeah, and unfortunately sometimes the zombies will just lunge at you like that. It's a pain in the butt.
I'm not alone again.
Ah!
Quiet here.
Alright. Well, it's clear, which means there's no items to loot. Unfortunately, as you take damage and run around, you will lose health. And your stamina will actually go down, like, will drop, which kind of sucks. Alright, I think... Am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. We're going to go back.
Incoming!
Let's go. Let's search this. There's some stuff I can loot. I know, not real. Ooh. Some sort of jumping attack. That was kind of neat.
I'm not alone in here.
Ah!
Damn it!
Quiet here.
Alright. Fortunately, my thingy broke, so let's get another weapon. I have a shotgun, but the shotguns I'm not a big fan of. Equip X. There we go. Not a big fan of the shotguns. They have a tendency to, they're a little harder to use, and you only got a couple shots with them. Ah. That was nice. Some extra painkillers, which I'm actually going to use. How do I use painkillers? I don't remember how I'm doing things. Help and options. Controls. Cycle items. What do I do? Interact, melee, dodge, jump, shoot, aim, use items, the RB. There we go. The painkillers will get rid of some of my damage, which is nice. We will finish searching. Yeah, unfortunately, searching takes a little while. You can speed it up. Ooh. 2x4 bracket. 2x4 with nails. You can speed it up, but it makes noise and it'll attract zombies, so it's not a good idea to speed it up if you can help it.
Okay, I think that's about all there is to find here.
Alright, and
Right. Let's get the hell back to the ranger station. Get out of here.
Or we go check out those gunshots we heard.
All right. Kind of hoping you'd
There we
forgotten
go.
about that.
I don't really know where I'm going, unfortunately. There's gunshots. I don't remember where I have to go, and I don't have an arrow. So we're gonna head this way and see what we find. Oh, okay. There's the bathroom area. Plenty of zombies. Whoa. Well, that wasn't what I intended to do. Huh. All right. There's a zombie on the other side of the restroom trying to get at me through the wall. Ooh. Nice. A fish stunner. Alright. If you look in the bottom left there, there's like a little wrench and there's 5 boxes and I've got 3 of them checked off. What that means is that's how sturdy that weapon is. So, oh, nice. Your skills will go up as you use them, which is really handy. But yeah, the sturdier your weapon is, the longer you can use it before it'll break. And eventually, you can actually get workshops that once you are able to set up a base of operations, you can actually get workshops that will allow you to stuff, yeah. Alright. What am I... Oh, I know, I know. Okay, I'm a little lost. I'm trying to figure out why it's not clear yet, and that's because there's still one more place to check. But,
Not alone.
there we go.
Quiet here.
Alright. We got all the zombies. Let's finish searching a little bit. I'm starting to get a little loaded down, but I can dump a couple of things. And some of the stuff stacks. So, if I find a better weapon or whatever, I can always swap out for that. Or I can just pick up some more painkillers, which is awesome. Nice, Ed. Alright. Alright, well, this is where I came from. As Is it up over here, maybe? If nothing else, there's something over here. Oh, that's marked as empty. So there's nothing here to loot. However, there's a zombie I can kill. Oh,
All
no.
quiet here.
That's a dead person. No, it's searched now anyways. I wish it would mark on my map where I need to go. Ah, there we go. I got close enough, now it's showing up.
I'm not alone in here.
Alright. Loot, loot, loot. Flares. We're gonna leave that.
Here they come!
There we go. Alright, gunshots are... Oh, there's one more camp. Let's check out the other camp. I know we should be rushing towards the gunshots, but fortunately, like most... It's a video game, and I'm video gaming it. Fortunately, the event doesn't trigger until you actually get down there, I don't think. Hopefully I don't get down there and she's dead. Later on, that's not the case. Later on, if you get a call for help or something along those lines, you got a limited amount of time to do stuff. Alright, small backpacks suck. Although, if you do find a character that has no backpack, small backpacks are useful, but those are 8 slots, as opposed to the 10 slots that the large backpack is. So, small backpacks, kind of eh. Oh, hey. Ah, there it is. LB sprints, okay.
Colton? Strand?
Incoming!
There we go. Yep, it's starting to turn yellow now, so that's not good. And there's one zombie still chilling down here. Oh, a couple zombies, actually. There we go. Nice. I remember leadership being really useful, but I don't remember what it does off the top of my head. I need to rest. There we go.
Holy shit, are you okay?
You mean aside from being lost in the woods, attacked by psychopaths, and watching 2 of my best friends die? Yeah, I'm peachy.
Sorry I asked.
So, is it this bad everywhere?
Man, I hope not. We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there. You want to take point, or should I?
We're going to switch. Alright, so I can switch characters now. So I can... How do I switch characters? There we go. There we go. These are the characters we've got. And her I can switch to. So there we go.
You want to know what worries me? They're setting up an infirmary in there. Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
I don't know, man. Whole situation's pretty messed up.
You think? What's next? Razor wire, guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
Oh, she's got a hatchet. Nice. Yeah, the different weapons have different, like, attack speeds and how tough they are and stuff. So it's kind of interesting. You end up learning which weapons to... Some weapons you'll find you like a lot better than others, and... Alright. Let's get back to the ranger station. So we can figure out our next move. There's a thing over there to explore, but we'll check that out here in a minute once I'm done with this. We'll come back.
What the hell?
Dun dun dun.
I thought you said you had survivors holed up in here.
They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys, come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived.
Heh.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake.
Whoa! Oh no!
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Help me! That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
I understand it's a conceit, but it's kind of always annoys me when the fact that the zombie games and zombie movies, apparently, the concept of the zombie doesn't exist. Alright, she's got a rifle and 30 rounds of that.
That won't work.
Take 10. There we go. We'll just grab all the ammo I can. And we've got a thing over here to search for survivors. Let's clear this out while we're at it.
So, where are we going?
I don't know. I guess we just head to town and try to find somebody.
Yeah, or... Well, I kind of took that guy's walkie-talkie. Maybe we can raise somebody on that.
Jesus, Ed, why did you do that?
I don't know. I figured if he had a radio, there must be somebody on the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy, and you expect his friends to help us out?
Wait, who says they're his friends? I mean, maybe they didn't even really like the guy.
Dad? Dad, are you there?
Oh, shit.
Hello? Can you hear me? Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner. My friend needs medical attention. Can you help us?
Can you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church. If your friend doesn't look too dicey, we'll let you in.
The church in Spencer's Mill. We're on our way. We'll, try not to look too dicey.
Alright. And we are off. And this truck sucks to drive. Some vehicles are easier to drive than others. But of course, we can do fun things like just splatter zombies. And you can also open the doors. Yeah, well, I like running them over with the truck. Unfortunately, if they manage to grab onto the sides of the truck like that, like the doors, your door you can knock them off, but unfortunately, even if you got a passenger, they're not smart enough to push them, to knock them off. And they'll just rip the doors off and then pull the passengers out, which is kind of a pain in the ass.
Oh man, it's a lot of crazy.
All right. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get the truck across. We gotta come over to here
I
and
don't
go
know,
up
man.
the
Looks like
ledge.
you could climb up over here, maybe?
But first, we're gonna wait. There we go. Try to get as many of these guys down here as possible. Run them over. Although I gotta be careful because they do potentially just keep coming off screen. Why do you keep doing that? Alright, we're gonna have to deal with him.
We're headed your way. You said you were holed up in a church? What the hell's happening around here?
You haven't heard?
Hold on. No cell reception up at the lake.
Marcus, where are
Guess
you?
could say we've been out of the loop.
All
There
we
you go.
know is a bunch of crazy people tried to eat us.
It started, what, 12, 13 days ago? At first it was just weird stories on the news. Random mall...
Hold up. Let's take care of this first. Where were we?
Random maulings, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky, just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People who die, they don't stay dead. They come back as one of those things.
I told you that guy was dead.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head. Anything else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are zombies?
Nope.
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of messed up supervirus. Maybe it's radiation from
He said
outer
the word
space,
zombie, sweet.
Or black magic. Or the wrath of almighty frickin' God.
I didn't think they actually called them zombies in this. My
So
bad.
wait a minute. What's the government's response to all this? Haven't they sent in the National Guard or something?
The government? You don't get it. It's been total chaos. At first, they told us just to stay home, lock our doors, and wait for the all clear. Then the power died. No one ever sounded the all clear.
There we go. Alright. You always want to clear as many out as possible before you go do anything weird. And I'm about to do something stupid. That's a whole building full of these things.
Dude, help now, please!
I got nothing left.
Yeah, unfortunately, once your stamina bar runs down, you move really slow. Alright, we got more over here. Just let them kind of come to me.
You got that one!
There we go. Note.
I don't have enough space for this.
Ah, right. I'm out of space. So, let's go dump some shit in the car. That's one of the other nice things about vehicles.
Finish it off!
Is that usually there is trunk space. Not a ton, though. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. So we'll search. Alright, materials. Materials are useful.
Nice.
Why can't I take these? Alright, well, that kind of sucks. I should have left them. That's right, I don't think I can do anything with them for now.
All quiet here.
Why am I encumbered? Oh, there's a weight limit. Besides a size limit. Okay, that's kind of... I forgot about that. I don't think I ever really encountered that before. But we're going to stick with the nail puller. Drop that. Drop that. You know what? We're going to come back later. Come on, Ed. Don't be an idiot. I know you're hurt, but... Alright. There's stuff to... Anyways, the materials are actually really handy because you need those for upgrading and building stuff at your base. You gotta be careful when you're driving because there will be wrecked cars and other things in the way and in the road. But generally speaking, it's not too bad. Just, you know, follow along and you can usually ignore most of the zombies when you're driving because they'll eventually lose track of you. And
So, how'd you end up on this frequency?
Just lucky, I guess. It was pretty chaotic up at the lake.
You're not gonna tell her?
I don't know yet.
Dude, it's her dad.
You want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, okay, maybe we leave that part out.
okay. And we are here. This is...
Lily, did you invite these strangers?
Good. You made it.
That one doesn't look so good.
Name's Ed. Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see.
God damn it! We got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
Real nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders have to stick together.
Girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on. I'll give you the nickel tour.
Alright, we're just going to go on the tour here with her. And see what
I
we've
spend
got.
most of my time here, using the radio to coordinate everyone.
This is an old church that's been converted into a safe house. Of sorts.
Next up's the kitchen. Sam's our unofficial in-house chef, but, well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds. Seriously, though, rule number 1, all the food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way.
Aww.
Sleeping quarters? Hope you don't mind sharing. We're pretty tight on space here. Alan's been saying we should move to someplace bigger, but my dad's a carpenter, and he says we could build like a dorm room or something to get more space.
How many people do you have here?
I think you've met just about everybody, except maybe my brother and my dad.
No, we
They're
met
out
your
scouting
dad.
for supplies, I think. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Rest easy, son. How do you feel?
Like somebody took a weed whack in my fucking neck.
We may have something here for the pain, but I'm more concerned about this fever. Could be a sign of infection. We'll need to get Dr. Hansen out here. I'll see if I can get him on the radio.
Thanks. I appreciate the hospitality.
Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels.
How about that? I might be an angel.
Look, I didn't want to say this in front of your friend, but fever is a bad sign, especially after a bite. Pastor Will's going to try and get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, he's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him. Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it? More of us didn't make it than did. We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need medicine here anyway. You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet ya. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or kicked out on your asses?
No, it's... Okay, look. We're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out. We don't have any to spare for your friend. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
What if I find some more? Will that pay our rent?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
His name is Ed.
I know. If you need to resupply before you head out, check the locker.
Nobody minds if we're getting shit done and you need extra stuff. Just don't take shit you haven't earned.
Alright, so.
Here.
You lost me.
There's a cell tower behind the swine and bovine. From up there, you should be able to get a good look at the town. Maybe you'll spot some place to find medicine.
Appreciate it.
Just hurry, okay? I'm not sure how long I can rein Alan in.
Okay, so. Let's cover the game bits, basically. So you got your characters. This is your main character. You have your stats. These will go up as you use them. Cardio is running. I'm not sure what wits is maybe scavenging. Yeah. Fighting, and this is from shooting. These are your characters. Some characters you can switch to. If you look next to where it says community there, like I can switch to Marcus. I can't switch to anybody else yet, though, because they don't like me enough. Once I get my rep up with the community, I can start using some of them. This is your journal with all your crap. Status. Alright. So this is the basically the status menu for the safe house. Right now, I have a maximum. I have 50 influence. There's 8 population. There's 7 points of labor, which is how much you can get done in a day. There are 8 beds. You need enough beds for everybody, or they will be tired, which is not good. Fame. I'm not entirely sure what fame does. I think fame affects how much the other dudes will like you. And then influence is how much influence you have with the community, but your influence allows you to take things from the stash. And then this shows you kind of an overview of the building. So some buildings you can kind of control things here. So like there's a pastor's quarters, doesn't do anything. There's a radio room. The radio room can do a few things. You can and see it costs influence to do some of this stuff. Offer shelter to survivors, which will attract more survivors to come visit. Food caches. You can basically ask around on the radio about where you can find various supplies, and then those will show up on your map, and you can go loot them. With the kitchen, you can make making a big meal gives plus vitality to everybody for a little while. Feast gives plus vitality and stamina for everybody. And then you can get coffee and snacks, which is really useful for fighting off. Snacks will when you're fighting and stuff, your fatigue goes down, or your stamina goes down. And if you eat a snack, your stamina will go back up really quick. You don't have to stop in fighting and wait for a little bit for it to regen. It regens pretty quick outside of combat, but when you're in the thick of it, it's really handy to be able to, chow down on some Twinkies and grab some stamina back real quick. If you've been out doing things for a while, your stamina will actually start dropping, like your max stamina will drop, because you start getting tired. That's called fatigue. You can use coffee, and there's a few other things, some stimulants and stuff you can get, which will remove that. So it's really handy. Supply locker. So this is what's in the supply locker right now. There's a small backpack, which sucks. So there's some ammo. There's no guns, no weapons. Let's see, we've got a suppressor, which is useful. Some Molotov cocktails, fire bombs, and some coffee. And the little number with the star, that's how much influence they cost. So, like I said, I've got 50 influence, so if I take a coffee, my influence will drop by 2. Now, the nice thing is if I put stuff in here, I will get influence, because they like it when you bring supplies. So, first things first, we're going to... well, let's head out to the...
bitch. Can't trust anybody to know this shit around here these days.
Typical.
Where'd the car go?
We're gonna need more construction materials soon. Or this place is gonna fall down around our ears.
There we go. So I'm gonna take this stuff out.
That won't work.
And I'm gonna drop it. Oops. That's always fun to do.
It's reckless is all I'm saying.
Runs in the family. Jacob and Thomas are both AWOL. This isn't the first time.
Another event started.
Those two are gonna get themselves killed one of these days. Jake wouldn't be much of a loss, but Thomas is pretty good with that revolver.
You're a cold-hearted son of a bitch, you know that?
Holding hands and singing Kumbaya isn't gonna keep us alive. Folks around here ought to remember that.
Alright. So we are going to drop these off.
Can't do that right now.
We're going to drop this off. Oh, hey. Helps if I hit the right button. Alright. And that is where I'm going to call it, I believe, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please check out my Patreon page if you'd like to help support me creating videos along these lines. And click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it. Anyways, yes, thank you. Sorry it was a little slow. Like I said, I'm still kind of figuring the game out, but we will play this for a little bit, I think, since I was having some issues with Valkyria Chronicles, we'll, it's kicking my ass, and I can't seem to beat the level that I'm on. So for the time being, we will continue on. We'll play this for a little bit and see how it goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and have a good one.